Liverpool fans, buckle up because the Alexander Isak saga is heating up and it's sending shockwaves through both Anfield and St. James' Park. The Swedish striker has long been admired by top European clubs, but now, more than ever, his potential switch to Liverpool looks like one of the defining storylines of this transfer window. And here's the kicker. This isn't just about goals, assists, or price tags. This is about personality, mentality, and a clear message to the football world about what kind of player Liverpool could be getting. Let's start with what we know. Alexander Isak's desire to join Liverpool has been no secret. Reports have consistently linked him with Anfield, and whispers inside both Merseyside and Tyneside suggest that this isn't just idle speculation. This is real. The player wants the move. Liverpool want him. And Newcastle United, while desperate to keep hold of their star man, are bracing for what could become an unavoidable transfer exit. Now, one of the things that makes this story so intriguing is Isak's personality. He's not a passive footballer. He's not the type to sit back and quietly accept whatever fate decides. He's fiery, he's combative, he's willing to stand up for himself no matter who's on the other side of the argument. And we saw a perfect example of that in April 2023. When Isak took issue with then Manchester United boss Erik Ten Hag. After Newcastle defeated United, Ten Hag made remarks that Isak didn't take kindly to, and instead of brushing them aside, the Swedish forward fired back. That sharp reply revealed a lot about him, his unwillingness to be disrespected, his confidence in his own ability, and his readiness to go toe-to-toe with even the biggest names in the game. And that, Liverpool fans, is where this story gets even more interesting, because if Liverpool do manage to bring Isak to Anfield this summer, they won't just be signing a striker who scores goals, they'll be signing a personality, a fighter, a player who doesn't get pushed around, whether by defenders on the pitch or managers off it. For a team looking to usher in a new era under Arne Slot, that kind of character could be priceless. Of course, Isak has had his critics. That comes with the territory of being a top striker linked with a 9-figure transfer fee. Some say he's inconsistent. Others point to his injury record. And in recent weeks, as the speculation has intensified, the spotlight on him has only grown harsher. But here's the thing. Rather than shrinking under the pressure, Isak seems to be doubling down. The very rumors that might unsettle another player appear to be fueling his determination to secure the move he wants. And let's talk numbers. Because this transfer isn't just about ambition, it's about finances too. Liverpool, already, smashed the British transfer record this summer with the signing of Florian Wirtz for a staggering £116 million, $157 million. That was a bold move, one that sent a message across Europe that Liverpool are back at the top table when it comes to elite talent acquisition. But if they want to land Isak, they'll have to go even bigger. Newcastle are holding firm at a jaw-dropping £150 million, $203 million valuation. That's the kind of fee that would shatter records once again and underline just how serious Liverpool are about building a dominant forward line for years to come. Now, some might ask, why pay that much for Isak when you've already got Hugo, Ekitike, Mohamed Salah, and the newly arrived Wirtz? And it's a fair question. Ekitike, after all, has hit the ground running since his £69 million, $94 million switch from Eintracht Frankfurt. Goals in both the Community Shield and the opening Premier League win over Bournemouth have immediately justified the outlay and given Liverpool fans plenty to be excited about. Add to that the ever-reliable Salah and the creative brilliance of Wirtz, and on paper, Liverpool's attack already looks terrifying. But football isn't just about depth charts and statistics. It's about competition. It's about evolution. It's about always looking for the next edge, the next weapon. And that's where Isak comes in. At 25, he's entering his prime. He's proven himself in the Premier League. He has the pace, the intelligence, and the ruthlessness to lead the line at Anfield for the next 5 to 7 years. And perhaps most importantly, he has the hunger. This is a player who isn't content to simply play where he is. He wants the big stage. He wants the pressure. He wants Liverpool. But, of course, getting him won't be easy. Newcastle are digging. In their heels, they know Isak is their crown jewel, their statement signing from Real Sociedad, who helped elevate the club into Europe's elite conversation. Losing him would be a massive blow, both symbolically and practically. That's why they've slapped such a high price tag on him. And that's why they're refusing to budge, at least for now. Yet here's where things get spicy. Reports are swirling that Isak is prepared to go on strike to force the move. That's right, the Swedish forward could refuse to play, even if Newcastle don't sanction his departure. That's not just a rumor pulled out of thin air. The signs are already there. He missed Newcastle's preseason tours of Asia. He sat out the Premier League opener against Aston Villa, where Anthony Gordon was forced to play as a makeshift striker. And with no immediate replacement lined up, Newcastle are in a bind. Do they cash in now, while his value is sky high? Or do they risk keeping an unsettled player who no longer wants to be there? For Liverpool, this is the clear message. Isak isn't just willing to leave Newcastle, he's desperate to join them. And that desperation could be the decisive factor in getting a deal over the line. Because while £150 million isn't astronomical, some Newcastle's leverage weakens with every passing week that Isak refuses to play. If push comes to shove, Liverpool could negotiate the price down. Maybe not dramatically, but enough to make the deal financially palatable. And let's not forget, Liverpool's ownership have already shown this summer that they're willing to spend Wirtz at £116 million, Ekitike at £69 million. That's nearly £200 million already. Add in potential reinforcements at the back or in midfield, and you're looking at one of the most ambitious windows in the club's history. Slot clearly has the backing. The board clearly sees this as a moment to strike, and with Salah not getting any younger, this could be Liverpool's way of future-proofing their attack. So where does that leave us? Well, right now, the saga is at a standstill. Isak is waiting. Newcastle are holding firm. Liverpool are watching closely, calculating their next move. But make no mistake, this is not over. If anything, it's just beginning. And as the transfer deadline edges closer, the tension will only rise. For Liverpool fans, the excitement is undeniable. Imagine a forward line of Salah, Ekitike, Wirtz, and Isak. That's not just good, that's world-class. That's frightening. That's the kind of attack that wins titles, that dominates Europe, that reestablishes Liverpool as one of the absolute elite in world football. And beyond the tactics, beyond the finances, beyond the rumors, here's the bottom line. Alexander Isak is a fighter. He's made it clear before that he won't be pushed around. He showed it with Ten Hag. He's showing it now with Newcastle. And if he does get his move to Anfield, Liverpool won't just be buying a striker, they'll be buying a warrior. A player ready to put opponents and doubters in their place. So, Reds, what do you think? Should Liverpool break the bank for Alexander Isak? Is he the final piece of the puzzle? Or should the club focus elsewhere? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more transfer updates, match previews, and exclusive analysis. This saga isn't over yet, and you won't want to miss what happens next.